Welcome back in today's video. The story starts with this dude and this chick going on a date. They got this crazy idea to jump into a hardcore river together, tied up and all so they can be together forever. But damn, fate pulls a nasty trick on them because out of nowhere, this evil truck kun rolls up, smashing through the forest like a madman and takes them both out. Fast forward a bit, our main man Osamu wakes up, and he's straight up mind blown by what he sees. This fine lady explains it ain't heaven, but she's a guide for people like him who end up in this world. She goes by Annette, and she spills that Osamu got chosen and transported to this whole new world. A fearsome dragon flies by, as Annette explains that this world is all dark and messed up, and Osamu's gotta be the hero to bring some damn light to it. But Osamu doesn't see himself as no hero. He was just some regular dude trying to off himself with his girl, and now he's stuck in this strange-ass world. Annette's getting ready to give him some motivational speech to make him wanna be a hero, but she's straight up shocked when Osamu does his thing and eats some poison pills. Annette cleanses his body of the toxins, but Osamu says that she's just bothering him. But Annette reminds him that he's the freaking chosen one. Osamu fires back, saying he never asked to be chosen. But Annette drops the knowledge that Truck Kun is actually a truck from another world that does some selection stuff. Out of all the unhappy people in Osamu's old world, only the ones struck by other-world Truck Kun get a chance to redo their lives in this new world. It's like a freaking world transfer service from Annette's world. Getting hit by Truck Kun means he was feeling hella miserable in his old life, so he got this chance in the new world. Osamu finishes off popping some more pills, and he's all pissed, saying that dump truck messed up the happiest moment of his life is planned to peace out. He straight up tells Annette they ain't got no right to decide who's unhappy. But from her perspective, she's saved him from a life so miserable because he's bound to change his tune once he peeps his stats. Every single human brought to her world gets gifted with some crazy superhuman powers, but damn, she's shocked when she finds out Osamu's weak as hell. Dude's got only one measly hit point, and he is also still poisoned even after she detoxed him. Annette straight up can't believe someone could be this weak, so she goes on a desperate search, hoping to find some special skill or badass ability in Osamu. And she's horrified when she discovers he's got absolutely nothing. She's never seen such a weak otherworlder in her life. Sick as a dog, Osamu tries to bounce, but Annette stops him and finally admits he must have ended up in this world by mistake. She figures that he won't be able to survive in this world, and she's shocked when Osamu finally shows a bit of confidence. He straight up tells her that what she just said sounds more like his real life. Osamu explains that he's always been labeled a failure, no matter which world he's in. Annette apologizes again for the screw-up and asks him to stick around for a bit. This world's mad dangerous, filled with monsters and whatnot, so his life's gonna be over the second he steps outside. But Annette's stunned when Osamu tells her not to sweat it because he's looking for his final resting place anyway. The reason she's so shocked is because Osamu is unlike anyone else she's ever met. Annette used to take pride in guiding otherworlders, getting all hyped up to meet them. But soon she realized how full of themselves they were. She felt like all she did was kiss heroes' asses all day, so she shut herself off. But now her whole world's been flipped because Osamu's a whole different breed. Osamu gets ready to step into the dangerous new world, but Annette begs him to at least choose a profession first. Dude straight up declares he doesn't need a profession because he's born as a damn writer. And with that, he bids farewell to the girl with the beautiful ears. As he leaves, Annette dramatically declares that she finally gets it. The thing she's been waiting for all along was for this man to enter her life. Outside, Osamu realizes he can't read the writing in this world, but he knows there ain't gonna be any cafes for him to chill at. Suddenly, a voice pops into his head, announcing that he scored 5 experience points for discovering a new area. Osamu wishes that annoying voice would shut up because he's got migraines and all. But then an even louder voice declares that Osamu leveled up to level 2. Just then, a tree comes crashing down, and a girl screams as she gets attacked by a tree monster. Asks Osamu to help her because he's an adventurer, but Osamu just stares at her, thinking about how people in this world got some funky ear shapes. She keeps begging for his aid, but Osamu straight up asks for her permission to write a novel about her. Eventually, Osamu realizes that she actually wants him to save her, so he tells her to hold on a second. He tries to reach out to her but ends up saying he can't reach. She asks him to use a sword or cast a spell or something, but the monster grabs hold of Osamu too. All he says is that he can't breathe, and the girl explains that the tree is sacking their life force. They only have a few minutes left before their lives are over, but Osamu says that's a damn good news. He finds joy in his final moments and says his goodbyes to the world. The girl begs him not to give up, but Osamu ain't responding at all. She's stunned that her life's gonna end in such a weird way, but she's even more shocked and the tree gets engulfed in darkness and explodes. Osamu against all odds is still alive, much to his disappointment. And that voice announces that Osamu dealt 300 damage with his poison. The girl is straight up blown away as this dude takes down the monster by making it absorb his poison instead of his life force. Osamu levels up to level 3, and the girl wonders if he is poisoning himself. Then she starts wondering why he fronting like he is weak when he is actually pretty damn strong. But Osamu explains that this kind of crap always happens to him. Dude wants to stop existing, but somehow he keeps surviving. He's tried to off himself to the afterlife 5 times, but it never goes right. At one point, the girl has no clue why he's so down in the dumps, but she's grateful he saved her life, so she thanks him. She offers to take him to her house so he can rest, and he introduces himself. But when Osamu touches her hand, he's reminded of his girl Sat-chan and wonders if she ended up in this world too. The girl gets all pissed and tells him her name is not Sat-chan. She tries to drop her real name on him, but Osamu's already daydreaming about Sat-chan. The girl gets hella frustrated because he's straight up ignoring her, but he got a legit reason. Osamu just found a purpose to live in this new world. He goes over his last memory with his girl and declares that he gonna find Sat-chan, wherever she is in this world. His declaration ain't exactly what it seems because he wanna find her so they can commit double unalive again. Meanwhile, Annette is praying to the god of her world, hoping they protect Osamu. She also wishing to meet him again someday, and her wish comes true when Osamu comes back. She couldn't be happier to see him, but she's straight up shocked when his new cat girlfriend is there too. Annette can't even believe he already has a girl by his side. But she keeps it cool because Osamu has a question he wanna know if Annette met a girl named Sat-chan. Annette is straight up horrified to hear there's a third woman in the mix. Don't forget to like and subscribe to channel for next part.